Heyo, Cool Skeleton 111 here. How y'all doing? Well, bit of a late start for me. Had to update OBS, had all that junk. Alright, so anyway, today we are playing Ace Attorney, and hopefully wrapping up this last part. Hopefully. Which we probably should be able to. Alright. Well, I better not waste any more time, and let's just head right in. Alright, looks like the audio is working. Been playing a bit on my personal save. March 23rd, 2:35 p.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. Oh yes, please be aware there'll be some awkward voice acting. Oh yeah. Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. I can understand the defense is acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth? That is nothing, Your Honor. What's wrong with Edgeworth? It looks like something unexpected just happened to him. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on the Miss Impact's suicide note. Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered that this suicide note is a forgery. What? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This note was not written by Miss Impax herself. It is a fake. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what is going on? If this was not written by Miss Impax, then who wrote it? We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Corda. Mr. Corda? Well. It looks like Miss Impax never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about Unguard. However, Your Honor, even though this suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Unguard could not have known that. And so the facts remain unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it. Hey, that does sound very plausible. This theory that Unguard had no idea what the suicide note was fake. Something seems a little wrong with it. It's letting me save, so I'm gonna save. So I'm not sure which of these is... I'm gonna just take a look at the court record real quick. Let's see, so...
sure what... I'm not sure. I'll just see what happens. The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's impossible for Mr. Ungard to have known it was a fake. That I don't know. The bear?
Take that!
Okay, so that was wrong. Wait, hold on, what? Okay, I'm gonna go back just to see what the heck that was. Because maybe I did it? I mean, the music didn't stop. Because only Corda and Andrews knew how to open the bear. And the bear was at his house, so he didn't know how to open it. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Take that!
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, your response? I believe that even more part about finding out if this note is real or not is whether they...
Okay, so that's... Okay. Hey! Okay, so nope. Okay, so...
I believe this would mean that you would have known about the note as well.
That's it! Yes, and so naturally... This means Mr. Ungard would have known that note was a fake.
See here, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
I was the one who thought of the spying thing. Jumping in and stealing my thunder like that is simply... I can't even describe it!
Yes, sorry.
I could have even bragged about embarrassing Mr. Edgeworth to my grandchildren had you not. For that, I sent you a penalty.
Hey! What? If only I'd kept my mouth shut. Okay, so we did the bad. We did the bad thing.
So then, the defense knew the suicide note was a fake? And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way.
Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. Ungard's motive for murder was... It has suddenly disappeared into thin air!
But, Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Ungard monitored Mr. Corder 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Ungard didn't know.
Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth! It looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave. As I figured. Hey! As you figured? As I figured. It came down to this after all.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're not making any sense.
When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next?
What next?
If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Ungod's motives through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle.
Well, I agree with you there.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time.
Oh, well, that's fine.
However, this witness is a little, unusual.
Edgeworth stuttering? This is not like him at all.
Unusual? Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth?
This witness is one who is perfectly fit to answer, once and for all, the question of who was it that hired Shelley to commit murder?
That's impossible! Who in the... No such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty!
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this witness? Yes, go on. Who is it?
The man himself. Shelley the Killer.
Oh, Mr. the Killer. Wait! Shelley the Killer? You mean the killer? I mean the assassin?
Yes, Your Honor.
He's coming here to the witness stand?
Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I asked for your permission.
Hey, well, Mr. Wright?
Yes?
Is this alright with you?
Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
I wonder if it really is alright to do this.
Very well then. The prosecution calls its witness to the stand.
Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us?
Now then, witness. Your name and your, occupation, please. Very good, sir. My name is Shelley the Killer, and I am a professional assassin.
I see! What is going on here?
Your Honor?
How can I remain so calm? And what is your meaning of this two-way radio?
Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this court.
So this must be what the urgent phone call he got earlier was about.
Oh no! this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. the Killer himself.
Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are in fact Shelley the Killer. I understand. Please wait a second.
Eh?
I'm so hungry!
Maya! Maya!
A voice! Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this?
The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelley the Killer.
It looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. And it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so...
Now then, witness. There is one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else. And what would that be? At the request of a client, you killed Mr. One Corridor. Is this correct? Just as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corridor. Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your plight. Very well.
This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it, a bad dream.
Shelley the Killer. What is he going to say?
There's something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on the witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client.
Hey, Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us.
While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief.
You mean about his trust between his clients and himself thing? Hey, there seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor. There's no way to know what's coming next. So stay cool and collected, Phoenix. Pray. And now we can save. Kinda sucks, we got a chunk of our health gone. Alright, I'm just gonna press on everything hereafter. Because I think we need as much info as we can get. The trust between you and your client?
I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew about my face, it would be quite troublesome.
And, That is why you're testifying this manner?
This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me.
But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust?
It has never happened before, but if it ever did...
Yes.
That person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly...
That's enough! Please, no more!
Very well. It was only a hypothetical anyway.
That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them.
It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed rule.
Their rule?
This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. This is a trespass that cannot be forgiven.
Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
To the gentleman who spoke just now. Excuse me, but would you care to die?
No, I didn't say anything. Nah.
The judge had better watch himself. We understand, so please tell us the name of your client.
I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do.
That egomaniacal...
It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you.
Somehow, that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. I don't really care about all this extra fluff. Just tell us the name already! Patience. Try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and closed, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk. I'm not his therapist, you know. I guess I'll just press through them again. I don't... The trust between you and your client.
I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner.
In exchange, trust discreet about my identity. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just said. You said that your client had already broken their rules.
A person who frames another is the worst kind of human.
And that's why you feel you can betray this person?
I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role.
Just my luck. An assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured?
Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic?
This case just keeps getting better and better.
If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed.
Everyone understands your point, I think. Really?
In that case, I believe I'm prepared to disclose the information you seek. You have made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready. Excellent. That isn't the reason why I'm here on the witness stand.
That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the law.
I swear. Okay. Is this new?
What is it?
Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name.
If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness! What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corda? That person's name is... Adrian Andrews.
What?
Hey! Witness! That's not what you told me it was earlier! Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. What?! This can't be! On the phone earlier, you...
What's going on here? My guess is that Mr. Killer just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back. Stabbed? Edgeworth in the back? I'm sure in order to get an audience with the court, Mr. Killer told him a different name. Matt on guard, perhaps? I knew it!
This is outrageous! I was deceived! This witness is telling a very serious lie!
But you are the one who summoned this witness!
You...
Silly the killer!
My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment was Matt on guard. Am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure this acquittal.
Hey!
Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we could actually win this. Yeah.
The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there's a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. Nikila's client, who requested the murder, was not the defendant at all.
No!
With all this evidence, it seemed obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt Ungard is innocent.
I seem to have caused you a bit of confusion. Please continue the discussion and tell me when you have reached a verdict.
Lady, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in immediately.
What now? With the way this is going, Ungard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya. Yeah, but Edward is right. The killer's lying. And Ungard, my client, I know he's guilty. And I live with myself if I win this?
Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant?
Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Surely the killer is certainly lying under oath.
Hey! It wasn't.
Oh, yes, everyone's turning into an old man. I mean, judge. Wise judge.
Oh, hello, Ritsu. Welcome in. All right, let me go grab the beans. I will be right back. Alright, I have returned with the beans. Let us spin and see what you get me to eat. Okay, that was a weak spin. I can't spin this thing. I should probably make my own spinner. Alright, here we go. It is toasted marshmallow or stink bug. There seems to be some adequate lighting in here, so I might be able to find it easily. It's a white or cream-ish bean with brownish speckles. I think I grabbed one. Alright, bottoms up. I think I actually got the good bean. Toasted marshmallow. Not my favorite, but it's a good bean. Oh! Well, yeah, first day is always anxiety-giving. At least for me and some people. So, do you want to talk about how it went? Alright, let's get back to the game. Hold on, get it. Wet the bones. Nobody redeemed it, but bones are very dry. It wasn't me! Listen! Everyone, please! Have testimony just now! It was all one big lie!
Andrews.
The suicide note may have been fake. But that Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie.
Hey, Mr. the Killer himself has testified. His name too, as his client.
No! That's not true!
There's also quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button, donning the Nickel Samurai costume.
I swear, everyone's drinking to the old man. Alright,
That's...
You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste Impax was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against you. The two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons you want them both dead.
No! Mr. Wright! You know the truth! Tell them! Tell them the real story! Who the real killer is! Tell them! Please! Help me!
yes, I know the truth.
Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor?
I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions.
I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? What am I supposed to do? What should we do? Do we save Maya? Or do we try to prolong the trial? Oh man. We have to save Maya, right? I'm gonna request the verdict. Your Honor, the defense requests that... It's no use. I can't. I feel like I've lost my voice. Phoenix. I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty. You are a liar. I know. But Matt Ungard is a killer! A murderer! I can't! Can't let him get away with this! Can't let someone else take the fall! I let Miss Andrews be convicted. I'm no better than Ungard. And even though I don't want to admit it,
I have to face the fact that it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. Yeah, it's kinda awkward telling people your real name. And, yeah, that sucks with the cute girls. Don't want to be doing no underage stuff. Well, you're just starting out, so hopefully maybe things might get better. Maybe you might find a place to fit in. And well, if not, there's always people like me and Crusader and all that to be here for you, I suppose. Well, yeah. But yeah, yeah. I'm not good with speeches and positive talk and stuff. I'm always awkward with that. Yeah. Oh. Man, I love you too. Platonically. Alright. Let me see here what I've got. Alright, back to the game now. Lots of reading. With even more reading up ahead. Okay, real truth, yada yada. He could have gotten unguard convicted so many times over. But he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust? I never thought about it until now. I trust him? I think the word there is you love him unconditionally. Childhood friends route. Yes, you do.
Mr. Wright? Your opinion, please?
Defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. the Killer.
Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright?
Right.
Right. That witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done.
I'm not done yet. To see through witnesses' lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor. There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur.
Very well. The trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please re-establish connection with Mr. the Killer.
Right away, Your Honor. Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About... All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need from me? Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done.
What is he talking about? Usually done?
Marty, what shall we have him testify about now?
Mr. the Killer, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court?
Well, he ain't wrong. About my client, part 2.
As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime. While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene, Adrian Andrews knew from the very beginning that one quarter was dead. But even more puzzling is the creation of the planting of the knife in the bottom. That is what I referred to when I said my client had broken the rules.
Hey! This is most unexpected turn of events. For, the 5th time now. However, this time, everything has finally been revealed.
Objection!
Just a second, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth.
We still have to cross-examine the witness.
Witness? What?
Murder, you don't need to question testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, the defense will question the witness. As if I have a choice here?
Hey, why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. If you scrutinize the testimony,
Then I'll expose the lies in that so beneficial testimony, I suppose.
I don't understand what's going on here anymore.
That makes 2 of us. Oh joy, time to save again. Did she, though? Did she know? Because the wine glass, she set it down. Like, if she knew he was dead, I don't think she would be leaving any evidence like that. See, I'm gonna press on this one, maybe? Or you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna present the wine glass. Because she wouldn't be leaving any evidence if she knew. So then she would be, like, framing herself, or I don't know how to put it. Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. the Killer.
What is the meaning of that attitude?
When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that one Corda had been murdered.
Wait, how? How do you know that?
From this one glass, Your Honor.
This glass?
Mr. the Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Corda had only fainted, which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim.
Hey, but isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan?
That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would never have left their fingerprints behind. Yeah, see? See?
I see your point. Mr. Edward, what is your opinion?
Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now.
How did you now?
Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon?
Phenomenon. Do 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 do.
Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such minor detail? It's not very important. Point anyway, correct. I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Corda's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. Strange.
Yes?
Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation?
Phoenix! If the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble.
Yeah, I know.
Objection!
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence.
Sorry.
Well, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you. What's going on?
Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well.
Right now, I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items the killer left behind to get here. I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies within those items. Request taking.
This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request from my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory. I believe I have made no mistakes.
Hey, so you physically met your client, eh?
That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Hooray!
You met at a bar?
Hold it!
So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right?
Of course I do.
What was that? What was with the brief pause? Press further! Witness! I would like for you to give us a few more details.
I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I've never taken requests by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye.
Hey, Mr. Wright. Was the testimony just now any importance?
It was very important, I guess? It was very important, yeah. If Mr. the Killer had met his client before the murder, then it's unlikely he's mistaken.
Hey, so you're saying that his client really was Adrian Andrews?
I guess so?
You see, it is just as I said.
I'm so lost! Who the heck am I supposed to be helping here? Calm down, Phoenix. Think carefully and relax.
Now then, would the witness please continue?
I'm gonna try that again.
Hold it!
Skip through the text, skip through the text. Press further, skip through the text, skip through the text. It was not important? Why he meets his clients is not important, and that wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions!
What do you mean by that?
My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person?
I have already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust him.
Him? As far as I know, Adrian Andrews is a whammon. Yep, says it right here. Got caught. Are you assuming her gender? Alright.
That's what I thought. I can trust this person as a client.
Hey, it's true what they say about talking face to face. Hey, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
Very important. If I heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance.
Hey, really?
If that's the case... Witness! Please include the statement just now in your testimony! Very well.
I'm mixing up their voices. I'm trying to do Edgeworth in a lighter tone. Him.
I'm going to present a profile, and that profile is Adrian Andrews. I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took their request at the time.
Yes, that is correct.
And that's when you thought he was trustworthy?
How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct.
I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale.
What?
Shelley the Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews!
Why would you say that?
Because you made one very big slip-up. About her.
So what's the issue? What did you just say? About her?
If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is a woman. I mean, don't want to be assuming, but booby, booba. All right.
Hey, order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
This witness testified to the following: that he always meets face to face with his clients when taking their requests.
But, he's never met Adrian Andrews in person.
Yes, Your Honor. That is exactly the point. That means Mr. the Killer's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews.
Oh my god, what is that? What is that? I'm going to assume it's oil or something. But, dear gods, it's coming out in big globs. What?
Mr. Edward, I understand your logic in this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake?
I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor.
Her name?
Yes, Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very androgynous name.
Yes, I see.
Unluckily for Mr. the Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so, he simply picked the wrong gender to go with.
What is going on? Silly the Killer! This court demands an explanation!
I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember something different now? Yes, of course. But please, if you would allow me to testify once more.
I know he's just going to spit out more lies.
Hey, man! For this time, please give us the truth and nothing but the truth!
Request taking part 2.
Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail.
I thought you didn't take mail.
There have been times when I took a job without having met a client. The request was for the murder of 1 quarter and 2 or 3 other small things. I saw the name at the end of the letter. I thought my client to be a man.
Okay.
Hey, so you took this job through a letter?
He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony. Which means he is definitely lying. No duh. Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us. I know. I can't make him suspicious. But I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it. True love. Ha!
Now then, let's begin the cross-examination.
Saving, saving, saving. Okay. 2 or 3 small other things. What were those other things? 2 or 3 other things?
Yes.
And what were those other things?
A few other things have nothing to do with this case.
Hey,
What should I do? Should I let him slide with that? It'd be really bad if I pushed his buttons the wrong way and he got mad. I mean, we probably should press, because usually in these situations, but... yeah, let's press further. I mean, what do we got to lose? Except for our friend's life, maybe. But whatever. Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide.
Mr. Attorney,
Yes?
everything I've said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination. Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client?
That's...
I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one,
wait! Uh-oh, this is looking really bad! I shouldn't press my luck. Alright, I have to think. Is this worth pursuing? Press further? Wet the bones? Alright, you get a nice wet one. Was that satisfactory to you? The bones have been sufficiently wetted, moistened even. Right, witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate. and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. Well, I'm glad you liked it.
If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine.
The bear figurine?
After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing.
And, where was that figurine?
It was inside Mr. Corridor's suitcase.
Suitcase? I don't think he brought a suitcase. Did he? And then, what did you do next?
I handed it over to my client right away.
You gave it to your client? Interesting.
Hey, this information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you just stated in your testimony.
As you wish.
I might press on this one. Well, let me take a look. Bear figurine. Wouldn't she have already taken it and burned it? If that was the case? But it was found inside of the unguard's house. Weird. I'm just gonna present. Shelly the killer. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside. Exactly, she would have taken it and burned it. Or destroyed it somewhere.
This item? I see where you're going with this.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Where's everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase?
Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. And I was going to burn it for her sake. Exactly. If even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it!
Order! So that's where you two were going.
Yeah.
So by the very fact that the suicide note was still inside this bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle.
Which means...
It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client. Mr. Felix Wright. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of your agreement.
No, that's not...
That's enough! If that is your intention, then there's only one thing for me to do.
Wow. Wait! Please!
Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to.
Hold it!
No! Please! Not that! Please, wait!
Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end, and I may stay my hand. Otherwise...
Friend! Mr. Wright! Are you... Mr. Ashworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
I didn't understand this witness's outburst just now. Do you think there's a need to hear more testimony? Or is this enough?
Well, we should...
Ashworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll...
Prosecution!
Why just come over everyone? Even you were!
The prosecution... Yes.
What is going on around here?
Prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor.
Wait!
Oh no.
I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then even though I'm reluctant, I must believe that Mr. the Killer's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Sally the Killer's client is, Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor?
If I end the trial here, right now, then your client, Matt Hungard, would be declared innocent. And in his place would be Adrian Andrews, would be charged with murder.
Miss Andrews? To be charged with murder?
The prosecution has no further questions. So we will now hear the defendant's final remarks. May please bring the defendant, Matt Hungard, to the stand.
The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could. It looks like our time has run out.
I
can't believe it. The outcome now lies in your hands. Dude, did the old guy finally decide?
To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You've done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it will appear you are innocent.
Huh.
So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out.
Mr. Ungod?
What an atrocious lawyer I have, keeping his own client like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap. It's just as atrocious, don't you agree? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer.
Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life?
You better get Uncard a guilty sentence, okay?
But if I did that, Maya will die! If I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged with murder! Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Guilty or not guilty? That is the true question. Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end! It all hinges on what I choose.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statement on this matter. If the person who hired the assassins was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt Ungard, is innocent.
There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want. On to... Right!
I can't do this! But I have to decide something! I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt Ungard, is... What should we say? Do we say he's guilty or not guilty? I don't know what to choose. What should I do? Anybody? Please? Okay. I can't... Okay. I'm sorry, Maya. I have to say not guilty. I know you're gonna hate me forever. But this is what we have to do in order to save her.
We are waiting for an answer. Mr. Wright? Matt Ungard, your client deserves an answer.
Maya. I'm sorry. That Unguard is... Ow! Mich von Karma! Fransiska von Karma?
You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that scruffy fool.
Did you bring them? The final pieces? Do you have them?
You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in proper condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine. And his injuries are minor. All the items are inside this.
What a filthy old goat this is.
I mean, I don't think you could afford detergent. That's Gumshoes. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. Oh. I feel like somebody should buy him a new jacket.
I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in.
I fought long and hard this whole trial. All for what's inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside of that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence.
Your final evidence? This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial.
What?
Objection!
Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence, down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma, be allowed to present these pieces of evidence.
I suppose you're right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Miss Van Karma, if you would please.
No thank you. We don't want any of that. Please go away.
These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police.
Yeah, he must have been in quite a rush.
Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence.
Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there'll be something that will turn this whole situation around. Like a miracle! I'm sure of it!
That's all we can hope for. The first item is a pistol.
Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case?
I mean, that's probably the one that Von Karma was shot in the shoulder with. But I don't think that has anything to do with it. Well, let's question for more details anyway. Does that pistol have any relation to this case?
We have yet to perform ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case. At least with me.
That's the pistol that he used to shoot you, isn't it?
That's what I believe, yes.
Oh,
I kept the bullets they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test.
so that's the pistol that was used to shoot Fransiska. It's probably not going to help us very much. A small caliber pistol that is okay. Pistol out of the record.
The second piece of evidence is this videotape.
I bet the killer took that from unguarded mansion. Question for more details. Have you checked the contents on that tape?
Unfortunately, there was no time to.
Oh yeah.
I would speculate that this type is very important. The tape is very important.
Why would you say that?
Because he came back to his hideout for it.
The killer went back for it?
That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He entered 3 of the officers at the site.
Hey!
But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Surely the killer, no ordinary man.
Videotape added to the court record.
The last piece of evidence is this bellboy uniform.
Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? Was that used during the crime?
I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets.
There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder.
There's one thing I found interesting about this uniform.
And what is that?
There's a button missing on this uniform.
A button?
It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue.
Hey!
Bellboy's uniform added to the court record.
That is all I have to present, Your Honor.
Hey! It's just as I thought.
And, what is that, Your Honor?
I'm sure we're under normal circumstances. These items from Shelly the Killer's hideout would be fairly important clues. However, the question is not who did the killing.
It is, who is the client?
Yes, that is correct. These three items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Fun Man. You may step down now.
Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence.
Overruled. This court has already had all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict.
Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he?
Is this the end? Phoenix! I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how you think about it, it's... Try for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are two ways out of the situation for us. Two? The first. Make Ungard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Huh? The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Ungard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. That may be true, but that's asking for me to do the impossible. The second way. Force the killer to end his contract with Ungard. If the killer were to no longer think of Ungard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Mia! That's even more impossible! He is a man who values his duty towards his client above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first, but if you could make either one of them happen, it would truly be a miracle. The bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked out for us? The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have all seen the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there's one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end.
are no objections this time. Great. Now then, I will pronounce my verdict.
Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids?
Objection!
I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence.
I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor.
And, you want to show the evidence to, that person?
Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion. I will grant you one chance.
One chance? I'm saving here because we did go through a lot of text. I don't have to go through all that again.
Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person.
That's impossible! To turn the situation around in one try!
Good try. That is all I will permit.
I have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think! There must be a way to save Maya while taking Arngard down at the same time. Saving again, because we did pass through a few text boxes.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show this evidence to?
I think I'll try getting the bad ending. Because obviously, you know it's the killer. I want to show it to Gumshoe.
Take that! I see. And now this court, what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person?
I'm gonna show him the badge.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't have anything to say about this.
Oh no, we got the bad ending.
How about you, Miss Funkarma?
Well, I was just shot, so,
I'm afraid I cannot allow the defense to continue.
What?
No one understands what you're talking about anymore.
Wait a second, please, what?
That is enough, Mr. Wright. I will now state my verdict. This court finds the defendant Matt Hungard
Not guilty, oh no! No!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh no. And just like that, the case came to an end. I ran away from the courtroom and wandered the streets alone. Oh no! I never saw Maya again. The killer's a man of his word, so I'm sure he released her as promised. I heard the verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was found guilty, of course. The miracle never happened. Maybe it was never meant to. Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist. No! The end! No!
Oh no. Oh no. What did we do? Oh, hello! Welcome in, Astro Dude. Oh, really? Alright, well, let's actually get the good ending now. Alright, so obviously we know it's the killer. We want to show him the evidence.
Take that! I see. And now, Terrence, you would like to show this person.
Maybe the tape? Either the tape or the camera. Because we want him to think that the client betrayed his trust. Yeah, let's do the tape, because it's one of the newer pieces that... Yeah. Alright, we gotta be getting close to the end here.
Hey, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness.
Oh yes, well, I suppose I should introduce myself. Sorry. I am Cool Skeleton. 111. I make music. I also am a variety streamer. And I also do some art from time to time. So yeah! Welcome on in! How you doing? Astro Dude. If you're still here.
Please bring in the transceiver from earlier.
Alright, it looks like I managed to convince him. Hiya, she's okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to console yourself and bring about a speedy end to this trial? If I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence.
Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found in your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get it back.
That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape.
I thought so.
I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard.
Do you know the contents of this tape?
I was sternly told by my client not to watch it, so I have absolutely no idea.
Actually, you are on this tape.
Maybe.
There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded.
What?
Is that true, Mr. Wright?
Who was it that fled the camera?
Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally.
That was, it had been Andrews.
Be quiet and listen, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Your client specified a place and time for you. Isn't that right?
Yes.
That was so they could film you.
I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why.
Why did Matt on guard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is might take it out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. What should we say? Wanted to see Juan get his? Wanted to blackmail you? Or didn't trust your skills? I mean, I feel like all these are valid options. I'm leaning more towards the blackmail and didn't trusting your skills. I can speak, yes. Alright. Let's go with blackmail. Always a good reason to be distrustworthy. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said.
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want.
Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelley the Killer?
It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning.
Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client.
I have one request, or one question for the witness. Yes. You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. What if that traitor was her own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then that client would become my next target. For the honor of Tequila's name. Even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment.
Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble.
I see. That's all I wanted to know.
So the traitor becomes the killer's next target.
Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around!
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
my contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item.
What the? How did an
Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness.
History appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of I don't quite know what just happened here with... Miss Van Karma! Where did that...
She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict.
Uh-oh! Looks like he's a dead man either way. Mr. Ungard. It looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy!
But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video.
Help me!
Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please.
Is it alright with you, Mr. Wright?
We have finally reached the end of our very long battle! Whether he's convicted of or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Lead whichever way your heart tells you.
Right, Chief. Alright. What should we give him? I'm gonna make this one a poll. Trying to get it set up. And starting now. What should we give him? I know we're going on a little bit longer than what we usually do, but we're almost done. Guilty or not guilty? Alrighty. I guess we're going with guilty. Or not guilty. Yeah, it's not guilty. Alrighty. Congratulations, Mr. Mad on Guard. Please make sure to savor every moment of what little time you have left. Your Honor. As always, the defense pleads not guilty.
Very well. This court finds the defendant met on guard.
Hold it! Please, wait!
What's the matter?
If I get not guilty, I'll be killed. I'm dying.
Dying noises. Dang, he just clawed out his own face.
As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth.
We? I don't remember helping you. I don't remember you helping out in this.
Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt on guard?
I've left Miss Von Carver in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full-course meal of whip leather right about now.
Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor.
Hello, Kintron. Welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, either way, he's a dead man.
First time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair.
She must be talking about the time Etterith really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did.
This witness. How should I put this? She has an illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
Dang, one of the coldest lines in the game.
But after that, when I was alone in the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved.
Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile.
I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel in this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
Hooray!
It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems to be in good spirits. And that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Hooray! March 23rd, 5:14 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
You were great in there, Phoenix.
what I did out there was right, wasn't it? This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You might want to word that differently. You got them a guilty verdict this time. You have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there's something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final piece of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter.
Yeah. I can't count on the evidence to help me out anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life? My client, Matt Ungard, is... Is he guilty? Or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer? Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you.
Right!
Ashworth!
I have good news. Maya's now safe in police custody.
Really?
Girls,
You're telling us the truth, Mr. Edgeworth?
yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car.
Mr. Clancy! You really did it, Mr. Nick!
Oh! She punches deceptively hard for a kid!
I believed in you! I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her! Mr. Nick will save her!
Thanks. What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma!
About earlier. Thanks. No!
Why are you so smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost! Your perfect win record has now been crossed! And yet, you are still happy?
I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma.
Hell you!
Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago.
Edgeworth?
For my own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner, and tasted my first defeat.
Sounds like a confession to me, but alright.
I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then... it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses jail.
As well you should have. A prosecutor who stands ashamed with himself. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat, so to crawl into a hole and die.
But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change.
What foolish nonsense!
We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so,
Objection!
no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up, like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well.
What? You trusted your enemy?
It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses.
Hold on a second.
The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold, and everything we have. Erasing paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This, I promise you. Yes. And that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. I'm sure you knew that already. Didn't you? Didn't you, Wright?
Ah, good grief.
That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night.
Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why 1 year ago I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. Get a robe!
You perceived the gold. I don't want to hear the red dwindling. Of a disgraced loser. Even Kama is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over.
Fransiska, there's something on the ground just now.
This is an electromagnetic receiver.
Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe?
I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else.
Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip?
I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this, Wright.
Okay. Maya! Maya!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Aww.
Oh, Nick! I knew you'd come through! You got uncard convicted like I knew you would! And on top of that, you even rescued me!
Well, of course I did! You know I'd never desert you! Never say goodbye! But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here.
Whatever! Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through a pearly.
Joe, welcome in! Thank you for the raid! Alright. Huh, weird. Alright, well... I have a raid alert, but I guess it's kind of broken right now. I'll have to look into that. But hello! Welcome, new people! I am Cool Skeleton 111. I am a variety game streamer who also makes music and sometimes does art. So how you all doing? Right now we are in the middle of trying to finish up Ace Attorney, part 2 of the game 2, I should say. Part 2 of the trilogy. But yeah, how you all doing? Yes. I am... So for those who don't know, I have made the Stegosaurus-looking emote and the twerking bearded dude emote. That's Joe, by the way. Yeah, so I made those emotes for him. Arrested anyone? I mean, technically we're not supposed to arrest anyone because we're an attorney, but we did convict someone. Well, we got someone convicted of a guilty verdict or whatever. But yeah, we only got like maybe 5-ish minutes left of this game. Yep, all the emotes. Yeah, the chicken, the joking. Yeah. Alright, anyway, let's get back to the game and finish this up. Alright.
Is it really that easy to do something like that?
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Don't mention. Yeah, no worries. Alright, we'll see you around.
Mara,
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm relieved you're alright.
Oh boy, the edgy dude is showing emotions. Uh-oh.
Hey! It looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago.
Yes, she's been starved for almost 3 days.
Oh, right! I think it's time we got out of this depressing place.
Where are we going?
Food, Nick! Food! Grub! Chow! I'm starved! Literally! I'm so hungry, even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick!
You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least.
I'm with us, Mr. Edgeworth! Please!
If you insist.
Alright. So, how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick! This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I decided that we have to make it up by having another feast.
Another feast? Who's going to be paying for this?
Come on, Nick! Food!
Oh boy. March 23rd, 7:38 p.m. Gatewater Hotel. Hotel lobby. Gumshoe! He's okay! A little concussed, but he's okay!
Hey, pal! Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
And he doesn't have his jacket on. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? Gumshoe, are you alright?
Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things.
Oh, you just hit a phone pole. Okay. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him?
You did it again, city boy! I felt like my damn heart was gonna give out on me. And I ain't joking!
Yeah, it was more exciting than when the very last episode of the Steel Samurai.
Thanks. Hey, look here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor! Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard?
If you don't start being a little boss to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, come on now, everyone's gathered round. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer.
Looks like Lana bought herself a new camera.
Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating. So let's go chow down, pal.
Oh, man, that, pal! Oh, man!
You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Well, you know, it's, Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
What?
Here, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket.
There was a 4th item?
Well, come on, y'all, it's over. But oh boy, I'll tell you, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never no more with you, huh? You think?
Why does she look so happy about that?
But being shut away for 2 whole days? Weren't you scared? Yeah, I was really scared. I felt so helpless. So to keep my mind off things, I drew a picture. Seems like you had a rough day. So where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I wanna see it. I wanna see Mr. May's picture. You know, I don't know where I went. I'm too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. What is it, Edgeworth?
This thing is picking something up. That's Miss Van Carpen's receiver! Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir! I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me! That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location. No, it's probably busted or something, sir! Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do.
Huh? Mr. Edgeworth? You haven't even eaten anything yet!
And you've eaten way too much, you glutton.
I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Wait!
What?
I just want to say... Thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. I love you.
If anyone should be saying thanks, it would be me, Wright.
I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel? A bear. A gun! No. I think I'll just hand him back the whip.
What's this?
Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her.
You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job.
It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick! Hey, Mr. Kamaya? Huh? Yes, Billy? I guess you two could go back to being lovey-dovey, right?
Anyway. So, who's paying for this lovely dinner party?
As if you need to ask! Everyone say thank you to Nick!
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm kinda at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal.
No! No, poor Gumshoe.
So I kinda already put your name on the bill.
Huh?
Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself! There's this camera shop in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty here! It'll better be anyhow for $300.
Huh?
Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all. Isn't that great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick!
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming?
Oh, you don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal, time to let it all out.
This is going to be the first time I hear the real you!
That voice crack.
Go on! It's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage all day.
Oh, fine, if you're all asking for it. Alright, if you say so. And here goes the credits. I will try my best to read it, but the text is gonna go pretty fast.
You really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro.
I was actually able to read that one. Yay!
I'm so happy that you can see Mr. Wright, Mr. Nick. And I'm so happy for the 2 of you. Speaking of which, I think the hotel is a popular place for couples. So I sort of made a reservation for the 2 of you, just in case.
Pearls!
Hurley! Ah!
Maya's too young!
Well, pal, looks like I'm back on the force again. Mr. Runsworth had a long talk with the chief. He got him reinstated for my sake. I heard he likes things letting go. I knew it. Crashing headlong and everything is the only way to live, pal.
Yeah. I forget her voice.
I'm Maggie Bird Advertising, sir. I'm going to be a waitress. And bring smiles and joy to people who come by to my restaurant, sir. I hope to stop by sometime, Mr. Wright.
Oh, joy. No!
Yes, are you here to visit a patient? I'm Director Hardy. Listen me. Yes, the girl you know, I have seen her around lately. Yes, and I remember if I ever named a photo either, you go crackle. I didn't even need you went through it, yes.
Keep me away from him. Restraining order, please.
It is time to begin our quest of world circus domination. And to let the world know we are serious.
Hey, Max. What do you think of this? Do you think the castle's made of cake and bunnies who can walk?
Talk?
I think they're talking bunnies. If they're talking bunnies, Mo will be making a...
I can't read it.
I'm ready, I'm ready! There's no way these dogs are gonna fall flat! I'm gonna be more comfortable in my human vocals represents!
We got it! And all worked out! Say something, will you? You're supposed to start this up! Get on with it! Watch this! Drat, it's just an organic creature! I can't believe this, really! How long do they plan on making me do this? But it says you put it here, so that means it must be important. Why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they? And it was never like this in the old days. One day.
I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me, from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right, I received a letter from Von Karma. She said it after I get out. I'm thankful. I've met everyone.
It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with... I don't...
Okay. Oh, so now we use the internet? Oh? March 23rd, 9:42 p.m. International departures, Gate 12. Hold on a second. Alright, here we go.
Where are you going, Fransiska?
You know, I was here.
With this.
What? That's...
I've heard you are planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
Just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash. I promise you that.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very important. I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout. I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
4 things?
It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
What are you going to do now?
That is none of your business.
Are you running away?
Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be murdered for Karma's daughter.
Fransiska.
So many expectations from everyone about me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win, no matter what. And failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius.
There's no doubt about that. But me? I'm no genius. Please know that. But I had to be one. But do.
You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even sown my rib away.
Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you?
Not really?
But okay.
I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Ainsworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. I fought with against that man. If I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge.
I see.
You know I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did.
Adrian Andrews?
You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? Today, you chased after me, after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you said you're going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is when we part, Fransiska von Karma.
I am Fransiska von Karma. To think I'm going to walk in your saddle forever. Our battle begins now. You had better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. Inside. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again, battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence has never made it to you. I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again.
Aww. That's Maya's drawing. She's actually a pretty good drawer. Aww. And with that, that's going to be it for Game 2 of the trilogy. So, yes, we'll probably be taking a break by playing something else, doing other things. and maybe getting back to this. But as of that, I really do need to end stream. So I'm going to take a quick peek at who we have to raid. And it looks like Spoonie is on. So let us go ahead and head over there. Oh, let me go ahead and go to the crypt, because obviously we always have to go to the crypt. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and set up that raid. Spoonie Hudson is playing. Monster Hunter, is that 10? Monster Hunter 14? I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and head over there anyway. So with that being said, thank you guys, and I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye!